Hi guys, my name is Haley Taylor. One time when I had to overcome an obstacle would be at my great grandmother's funeral. My aunt had come up to me before the service had started and had asked me to read a poem at, at the beginning of the service, and I didn't know beforehand that I was going to be reading a poem. So when she came up to me, I said a prayer to God and I asked Him to give me the strength and the courage and the confidence just to be able to get up in front of these people, as I have a big fear of public speaking. So once I prayed to Him and just got all the insight, I went up there because my great grandma deserved to have this poem read to her in front of all of her friends and her family, because even though I maybe have been scared, God gave me that courage to be able to go up there and just know and just help me be able to give a good speech because she deserved it. So I think that's one obstacle I had to overcome. And as for the two most important components of leadership, I think confidence and communication are super big when it comes to leadership, because you have to have confidence in yourself, confidence in your abilities, confidence in your knowledge. You just have to be confident within yourself in order to be a good leader, because how are people supposed to follow you if you're not confident in what you believe and how to do things? So I think confidence is really important. And I also think communication is important, because no matter how confident you are and your abilities, if you aren't able to explain to people how to do things or answer their questions or really be able to dive in and explain how to do something and why we do something to someone, and then you can't really be a good leader, because if you don't have good communication skills, you can't help lead people. And I think that goes with listening as well with communication. If you're not a good listener and listen to your peers' questions, you can't answer them and help them. So I think confidence and communication are really big parts of leadership. And one of the words that I believe describes me would be grit. I started out at my job a year and a half ago. I had never been in the service industry before. I was new to the world of serving and hosting and all this stuff. So I applied to the job. I got the job. I started at the very bottom. I started out as a host, and I'd never hosted before, so I worked really hard. I went to all the trainings. I asked so many questions, and I wanted to be the best host I possibly could be. So I came into work every day, 110%, and I worked so hard at being a host, and they saw that. So then I got promoted to server, and I'd never been a server before, so I went through all the training to be a server. I asked so many questions again. I just really wanted to know exactly what I needed to do, how to do things, so I could be the best possible server for my tables that I could be, because they're coming into this nice restaurant and they deserve it. So I worked hard to be the best possible server I could be, and obviously there were some things I had to jump through, work through, some challenges in the beginning, but I didn't let that deter me from being a server and working hard every single day. So I come into work super hard. They end up seeing that, and they promote me to lead server, so I have new responsibilities, new things to learn. But then again, like I said, I'm a hard worker. I want to be good at my job for my guests and my customers, because they deserve my best if they're coming in and spending their money on me. So I just believe I have to be the best possible version, and so I'm working hard. I'm constantly coming in 110%, like I said, and they see that, and then I get promoted to manager, more responsibilities. But I'm so grateful for all of the responsibilities, all of the promotions they've given me, and just show that my hard work pays off, and I'm constantly still working hard to improve myself, because we can always get better. So I think grit would be one of the best words to describe me. But thank you so much for listening, and I'm really excited to hopefully start your guys' program.